Have you ever known exactly what you want to say in English, but when it's time to speak, your brain just goes quiet?
Oh, yeah. That is the worst feeling.
You know the words, you've studied them, but when someone asks you a question, something strange happens.
It's like your mind just hits a wall.
Your brain starts changing the words into your own language first, then it tries to answer. And by that time, the conversation has already moved on.
Yeah, every single time. It's so frustrating.
If this sounds familiar, you're definitely not alone. And today, we're going to change it. We will give you 6 practical tips. You can start using them right away. Welcome to the Two English Mugs podcast, your cozy corner to practice English through real, natural conversations. I'm Josh.
And I'm Emma, and I think a lot of English learners are going to really need this episode today.
We've all been there. So, Emma, how are you doing today?
Surviving. It's been one of those weeks where my brain is running on like 20% battery.
20%. That's generous. I'm running on like 5%, and I haven't even done anything.
Well, before we jump in, let's do a quick level check. This episode is designed specifically for B1 English learners.
Right. So that means we're aiming at that intermediate level. But honestly, absolute beginners are very welcome here too.
Yeah, we always go slow. We explain hard words right in the context of our chat.
Exactly. You don't need to pause and check a dictionary. Just, sit back and listen to the flow.
Oh, and please hit like and subscribe to Two English Mugs podcast.
Yeah, there's a free PDF in the description. It has all the notes and examples from today.
And we want to hear from you. Do you translate in your head when you speak English?
Tell us in the comments. Does it happen all the time, sometimes, or almost never? Let us know.
So, how many tips are we giving them?
6 solid ones. And fair warning, tip 5 is my favorite. You'll see why.
Now I need to know.
There's also a vocabulary unwind at the end. 5 useful words from today. Nice and slow.
So stay till the end.
Let's go.
So, before we get to the tips, we really need to understand the problem. Why does translating actually slow you down so much?
Well, we all know it feels terrible. But let's look at exactly what your brain is doing. Let me paint a picture. Say someone comes up to you and asks a very simple question. Just, how was your weekend?
Right, that is a totally normal question. What does my brain do next?
Well, step 1, you hear the English. Your ears catch the words, how was your weekend?
Yeah, step 1 makes sense. Then step 2, I translate weekend into my native language. Just to be absolutely sure I understand what they want.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Check the meaning. Then step 3, you think of your answer.
Okay.
You think, oh, it was good. I saw a movie. But, and here's the problem. You think that entire sentence in your native language.
Oh, I see where this is going. And then step 4, I have to translate my movie story back into English.
Exactly. Hear English. Translate to your language. Think the answer in your language. Translate the answer back to English.
4 steps. Every single time.
Every single time. And real conversation doesn't wait for you to finish 4 steps.
So I'm always 1 step behind.
But always 1 step behind. That is the trap. It feels like you're running a marathon just to say hello.
It really does. It is so exhausting. My brain is working twice as hard as it needs to.
Yeah, because 2 languages do not work the exact same way. The grammar rules are totally different.
So when I try to match them up, everything breaks down. It just takes way too much time.
Yes. The only real fix is cutting out the middle steps. You just have to start thinking directly in English.
Okay, that sounds amazing. But how do we actually do that?
Well, that brings us to tip 1. And it's honestly the simplest thing you can do today.
I'm ready. What is the first step?
Tip 1. Notice the English around you.
Notice the English around me. Hold on. What does that mean?
Your brain is already an English labeling machine. You just need to use it.
Wait, I do this already. A labeling machine.
You definitely do. Let me ask you a question. What do you think when you see a dog on the street?
I just think, well, dog. Or maybe cute dog if it's fluffy.
Right. You don't
Yeah.
translate it. You
Yeah.
don't look at the animal. Think the word in your language and then carefully translate it to English.
That is true. The English word dog just appears in my mind.
Because you've seen it and heard it a million times, the connection is direct.
So how do I use this labeling machine for other things?
Look around your room right now. Just do it on purpose. What do you see?
I see a desk, a lamp, a cup.
Perfect. Doing this intentionally builds a direct link. You see the real object, you think the English word instantly.
So I just walk around my house naming things. Fridge, window, door.
Exactly. You're putting invisible English labels on everything you see.
Okay, that makes sense. It skips the native language completely.
Yes. Just start with simple words. It builds a very strong foundation in your brain.
Okay, single words are easy enough, but we don't talk in single words all day. What is next?
Which leads us nicely to tip 2. Keep it simple. Moving from single words to short sentences.
Keeping it simple. I mean, I think people always try to sound really impressive when they speak.
They absolutely do. Because as adults, we have big, smart thoughts. We want to show our personality.
Yeah, but when we try to translate those big thoughts, we freeze up.
Exactly. Some will casually ask, "What are you doing today?" And the English learner replies, "I am currently managing several significant responsibilities."
Oh my gosh, no. That sounds like a robot. A very stressed robot.
Right. Saying, "I'm busy," beats that long sentence every single time.
So we just need to lower our expectations. We have to use shorter sentences.
Yes. Think of it this way. Pack a small bag, not your whole wardrobe.
Wait, pack a small bag. Could you explain that analogy? What does a wardrobe have to do with speaking?
Well, when you travel with your whole wardrobe, your suitcase is huge. You walk very slowly.
Oh, I see. A massive, complicated sentence is like a heavy suitcase.
Exactly. You have to drag all the grammar rules and big vocabulary words behind you. It slows you down.
But when you travel with a small bag, you move fast.
Yes. Short sentences move fast. The conversation keeps flowing.
Give me an example of a heavy wardrobe sentence versus a small bag sentence.
Okay. Wardrobe sentence. I was planning to go to the store, but unfortunately it started raining very heavily.
That is a great sentence. But it has so many moving parts to translate.
Right. It makes you pause. Now, what is the small bag version?
Started raining. I stayed home.
Perfect. It started raining, I stayed home. 2 small bags. You move fast.
And I communicated the exact same idea. I didn't go because of the rain.
Exactly. Pack a small bag. Now, you need a safe place to practice these short sentences.
Which brings us to tip 3, I'm guessing.
Yes. Tip 3. Talk to yourself.
Talk to myself, like out loud, in public.
Well, maybe start in your house first. In your head or out loud. Just narrate your day.
Okay, but in simple words, what does narrate mean here?
It means describing what you were doing exactly as you were doing it, like a movie narrator.
So if I'm in the kitchen, I think, I'm making breakfast.
Yes, I'm pouring the coffee, the toast is hot. Very simple small bags.
What if something goes wrong?
Even better, the bus is late. It is raining again.
Where are my keys? Why am I always late?
Yes. Complaining in English is fantastic practice.
Honestly, complaining about lost keys and being late is just Tuesday for everyone.
It really is. It's the universal human experience.
But why does talking to myself help stop the translating?
Because there is zero pressure. No one is waiting for you to answer.
Oh, that makes total sense. I have time to find the English words without panicking.
Exactly. Doing this daily builds a direct path from your idea right to the language.
Okay, talking to myself is safe and easy. But what about real conversations with real people?
That is the big jump. Real conversations don't wait for you to build perfect sentences. And that is tip 4.
Tip 4, learn chunks. Okay, I have heard this word before, learn chunks. What is a chunk in simple words?
Chunks are groups of words that naturally go together. You don't build them, you just collect them.
Like ready-made blocks of language, like a single piece of Lego.
Exactly. When you learn a chunk, you memorize the whole block, not the individual words.
Can you give me an example of a chunk we use a lot?
I'm not sure, to be honest. It depends. These are all chunks.
Oh, I see. So I don't have to think about the grammar for it depends.
Right. Chunks bypass grammar completely. Just say the whole group of words at once.
That saves so much mental energy. I just grab the block and throw it into the conversation.
Honestly, English could survive on 12 chunks and an apology.
That is completely true. I'm so sorry. I have no idea. Boom. English mastered.
Exactly. Native speakers use chunks all day long. It makes speech incredibly fast.
Because if I stop to think about the grammar of how is it going, I might get confused.
Yes. If you translate how is it going word for word, it sounds crazy. Where is what going?
But as a chunk, it just means hello. You just drop the chunk into the conversation.
Exactly. You collect them like tools. But how do you naturally find these chunks? That is tip 5.
Oh, this is the one you mentioned earlier. This is your favorite tip.
It absolutely is. Tip 5. Listen to reconnect.
Listen to reconnect. Okay, explain this to me. How does listening stop me from translating?
Because what you hear shapes exactly how you speak. Listening is the secret ingredient.
So if I listen to a lot of English, I will speak better English.
Yes. When you listen, your brain naturally recognizes patterns. The rhythm becomes normal to you.
It starts to feel natural. I stop trying to force my native grammar onto English words.
Exactly. You are absorbing the chunks without even trying. You're soaking them up.
That sounds much better than studying a textbook. What should we be listening to?
Simple English podcasts are amazing. Cartoons are great too because the language is very clear.
And I assume re-listening to things is helpful.
Yes, re-listening to things you already know is powerful. You focus on the rhythm, not just the meaning.
So we should listen to simple English podcasts, like this podcast.
Like this podcast, you already have the perfect tool right in your pocket.
Very smooth. Listening makes the language natural. Got it.
Which leads us to the final tip. You have all these tools now, but you need the right mindset to make them work. Tip 6.
Okay, I am bracing myself. Let me guess. Is the final tip give up?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Never give up. Tip 6 is be patient and consistent.
Oh, because changing a deep habit takes real time.
Exactly. You have been translating in your head for years. It feels safe to your brain.
And a habit like that will not just stop overnight.
Right. So what does being consistent actually look like for our listeners?
I guess it means doing a little bit every single day, not just once a week.
Yes. Progress over perfection. 5 minutes of labeling things is better than 0 minutes.
A little bit every day is all it takes to break the translating habit.
Absolutely. Slowly, the direct connection gets stronger and stronger.
Okay, we covered a lot of ground today. What did we learn? Let's recap the whole list.
All right, let's go through them. Tip 1. Notice the English around you. Label the physical things you see. Tip 2. Keep it simple. Pack a small bag, not a heavy wardrobe. Tip 3. Talk to yourself. Narrate your daily life, even when you lose your keys.
Tip 4. Learn chunks to bypass grammar rules completely. Grab the whole block. Tip 5. Listen to reconnect with the natural rhythm of the language.
And finally, tip 6. Be patient and consistent. Progress over perfection.
That is a really solid list, but honestly, sometimes trying all this still feels a bit hard and messy.
Listen to me. Every single time you try, your brain is building something new. Even the attempts that feel really messy. Even when you freeze up, they all count towards your progress.
So we just need to keep trying, even on the tough days.
Exactly. We have a saying for this: connection over perfection.
Connection over perfection. I absolutely love that. Getting the message across is what matters.
Now it's time for our vocabulary unwind.
Yes, my favorite part.
For the beginners listening, I will give an analogy and meaning for 5 words from today.
And I have to make up my own WN funny B1 level sentence using the word.
And I will confirm if you used it right. Are you ready?
I am born ready. Hit me.
Word number 1, chunk. A ready-made phrase, like buying a cake instead of baking it.
Okay, my sentence for chunk. I tried to use a new English chunk today, but I forgot it, so I just ate a large chunk of cheese instead.
Haha, that is a fantastic sentence and very relatable. You used it right.
The cheese definitely helps with the translation trap.
Word number 2, label. Naming the things around you like putting a tag on them.
Okay, my sentence for label. I decided to label everything in my office, and now my boss has a mental sticky note on his head that says, loud man.
Wow, haha. Just keep that label in your head, please. Perfect usage.
Word number 3.
Word number 3, consistent. Small steps every day instead of one big effort.
Okay. My sentence for consistent. I am very consistent at learning English, and I'm also very consistent at forgetting to water my houseplants.
They are definitely dead by now, but your grammar is perfectly consistent.
Thank you. R.I.P. to my plants.
Word number 4, progress. Getting slightly better, the opposite of perfect.
Okay, my sentence for progress. Yesterday I spilled coffee all over my shirt, but today I only spilled a little bit, so I am making great progress.
Hey, a little spill is better than a big spill. That counts as progress. Used perfectly.
Excellent. One more.
Word number 5, direct connection. Idea straight to English without the native language detour.
Okay, my sentence for direct connection. When someone brings donuts to the office, my brain has a direct connection to the word yes.
Haha, a perfect direct connection. You survived the vocabulary unwind.
I did it. I love the small bags and the chunks.
You nailed it. And to everyone listening, you are not behind. Everyone at every level still does this. Small steps every day. Keep going.
Yes, don't let the middleman win. Keep practicing.
We'll be right here to help. Which reminds me, you definitely want to catch our next episode.
Oh, what are we doing next time?
Next time, we talk about how to naturally introduce yourself in English. We'll cover how to talk about your job and your hobbies naturally with new friends.
Oh, without sounding like you were just reading a boring resume out loud.
Exactly. It's going to be a great one. We will see you then.
Keep your English cozy.
Be patient. Keep going.
We've got you. Bye.
Bye.